Joining me now to talk more about the drive and how you can donate are Casey Castillo and Javier Olarte. Mr. Olarte on the outside rail, Casey on the inside. Hey, all right, thank you so much. Well, first of all, how did these two forces come together?
We've had a long relationship with Bank of America. The OLA volunteering group was just created recently, and Javier and his volunteer group have been doing amazing things throughout San Diego County.
Well, which we're going to get to, because I think that's really cool about getting the business and getting everybody to share a vision and volunteer their time. I think that's a wonderful idea. I wish more organizations would do that. But first of all, why is the food demand, the need, go up at the holiday season? What's that about?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the San Diego Food Bank exists because there are hungry individuals and families throughout our county. And we'll be here as long as San Diego County needs us. Right now, nearly 1 in 4 San Diegans are facing food insecurity. For us, that means we're feeding about 400,000 people per month. The holidays are a critical time. Families face new pressures. They're dealing with the cost of utilities and rent, but now they have other additional things like heat that they're paying for, Christmas, and lots of other pressures like that that they're facing. It's why this campaign exists. That's why we're here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but in a perfect world, you wouldn't have a job, right?
I think we're the only business that talks about that says we're trying to put ourselves out of business.
I mean, in a perfect
every day. In a perfect world, we don't live in a perfect world. It's why we exist, and we're planning on being here as long as, again, the county needs us.
Fair enough. And it helps to have people like on your right side there, right?
Couldn't do this work without them.
All right, so tell us, because I think this is cool, because you have a business that shares the vision and donates their time. First of all, what is the response amongst the workers, and give us a little, how does it work at your place?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have multiple internal groups, internal networks we call it. One of them is OLA, the Hispanic Organization for Leadership Advancement. And we have about 400 plus individuals that belong to that organization locally here. And we go out to organizations such as the Food Bank here. We have a long, like you said, a partnership for over 25 years with the Jacobs and Cushman Food Bank. And we just, work behind the scenes, helping out, getting the food ready, making sure that they go out to those families in need here in San Diego and all the communities.
As you're talking now, there's this quote that echoes in my head, and I'm going to butcher it here because I don't know who said it, but you don't measure your life by how much you get, you measure your life by how much you give, and I just think that kind of represents what you all are about.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and Bank of America is committed to making financial lives better. Our teammates here locally have donated or volunteered over 15,000 hours in the last year. So, we hope to continue that partnership.
All right, so people are watching this right now.
Yeah.
What do you want them to do?
Well, they are a shining star, and they're not only volunteering with us and in our warehouse, but they're volunteering with other organizations countywide. So they're a great example. We appreciate them. But we also understand not everybody has the schedule to volunteer. So the San Diego Food Bank tries to make it pretty easy to participate in other ways. So you're looking at it. We host food drives.
An example of that, right?
Yeah, so this is a Red Barrel, one of our famous Red Barrels. You can find these in any Vons, Albertsons, or Pavilions throughout the county. You can purchase some peanut butter and place it in our Red Barrel at the front of the store. You can give monetarily at the cash register, or you can visit our website at sandiegofoodbank.org.
So I assume the money probably goes a little bit further, right? As far as because you have buying power that the rest of us don't have.
We appreciate it all, but yes, we're able to leverage that dollar. Every dollar we receive, we can turn into 2 meals. It's really hard for others to do that. We can do that with our amazing partnerships.
And as we wrap this up, is there a story that comes to mind? Is there something that, when you think of this partnership, or when you think of what you want people to hear today, share with us something that, when you're in the privacy of your own friends, that you tell the story of.
It's funny you asked that, because I was just having a conversation with someone from our group yesterday, and she was just telling me like how important it was for her to see that, for her to take action, volunteering her hours, and then knowing that that food was going to impact so many families in our community. That was just, it didn't matter how hard of a time she was going through, but going to volunteer to the food bank was just her way to just feel better, and knowing that that's going to impact our community immediately.
You want last
Well,
word?
you can put a box of food together in our warehouse in Miramar or Vista and know that's probably going to get to a senior within 24 hours.
That was an amazing statistic.
Yep.
Wow. And for those who, okay, it's, you got to deal with traffic, this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
There's a vibe that when you're driving away from doing a good deed
Yeah.
that carries you through some dark times. So that's all I would put a bow on the conversation.
Well, thank you.
Gentlemen, we wish you a safe holiday season. Thank you for what you do for us and what you do for the community.
Thank you.